Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I've got this like ambient music playing, but it feels a bit too well. It says long dark, so that's why it feels so darky. We don't want it to be dark. We want it to be light, and I've got a general scope, I've got a general intention of where this video is leading, and it's going towards the intention of ruins and sigils and implementing them into a spiritual practice. But also I have this book that basically talks about the ruins, and I just kind of want to go through them, like, as someone that has newly started to integrate the magic, the mystical higher powers of ruins. I thought this would be a great video for not just me, but also for the viewer, for the stars to be able to also, if it's floating with you, it's not. If it is, do you know what I mean? Like, I want you guys to be more close and personal. I am gonna maybe do a bit of makeup, like mascara or something, but like, anyway, I haven't pulled any cards. The one that is on my mirror is focus is everything, and this really resonates with me because I have been feeling very focused, and then sometimes not, and I really want to bring that kind of energy back into, my consciousness, because for the past couple of days I have been healing from a shock, and call it traumatic or not, but each day is getting lighter. And I actually wrote, this is actually a good representation of how I used sigils. Sigils, the ruins, not so much in this aspect. But I mean, I've used ruins for the sigil, but not on the book at the moment. But that's the sigil in the middle. I was trying to put some color over it, but it was quite damp, so it didn't. Anyway, it was a nice color. It was brown. I love that color. But basically, if you can tell, I've got like affirmations around it, and basically this sigil in the middle is one that I just made, and I was feeling love from it. I felt it vibrating love, and love within is also love outside. So and that is also such a great practice. And while we talk about love, let's do some eyebrows, because in my last video I did my eyebrows at the wrong time. I was supposed to do them when I had a natural, nothing on my face. So I can actually try them now without getting makeup all over it. But yeah, that's a good example of how to integrate sigil work with your book, or how to be creative with it, because these are beautiful things that we can actually have access to, regardless if you would agree or disagree. I think it's a beautiful thing to have such powerful tools, because my whole thing for me is not trying to enter a state of victimhood or imposter syndrome. And I think, for everyone that manifests differently, but for me, it kind of manifests as this sense of false hope, when I feel like I don't have anything, I don't have power, or I feel really weak. And that's just not true. There's light and love surrounded around us all the time, and all you have to do is tap into that magic. And I'm so grateful for that. This is also an avenue for me to also release my energies and my creativity, but also just my emotions, and I'm just really grateful for that. And so yeah, let's start. But also, guys, eyebrows are what? Eyebrows on fleek. Oh, Eyebrows on fleek. Okay, let's glue this back now. Let's put that over there. Wait. You know what? Forget, why not? I've got some fairy music playing, because you know I'm a fairy. There's more to me than one might think. Okay, I'm just gluing these back, but like, do I want them to be glued like this back? Let's see. Yeah. We love a fixed brow. I personally like my eyebrows looking bushy. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. And then I'll do some mascara. No. Let's stay aligned. Let's stay with the brows for now. All sharp and chiseled. So I wanted to, let's realign, and it's okay, I can take my time, no one's rushing me. But love is such a beautiful energy, and we all are individual when it comes to the love that we feel. And let's just turn that off. And yeah, so that was my demonstration of how to use like the sigils and incorporate love energy and basically have a particular intention, because for me that's how I like to do it. You know, a sigil for a particular intention, for the intention, and to stay focused on that, which is, focus is everything, because once you put your energy towards that, I can already feel the love radiating from that sigil, and it's so refreshing, and I want you guys to feel refreshed too. So make your own sigil. That's my advice. Make your own sigil. You know, whatever comes to you, draw it. Even if it's silly, whatever, it doesn't matter. As long as you know what that energy really is truly, then that's all that matters. And a beautiful, abundant opportunity for you to be able to feel the love within yourself. So let's start with opening the book to the 25 runes. Also, I was like, as before I went to bed, I found out it was actually 24 runes, but the nothing one was newly established. So I just opened the page randomly. This is what I'm going to be doing, and I will show you what the runes look like in terms of like, here, this is what they look like. But I just went on a page on 76, and it says, "What is my destiny?" Destiny, as used here, means your ideal passage through this life, your ideal possibility. There is no such thing as a bad destiny. For your destiny is the divine's desire for your highest good. Your destiny is your spiritual destination. There is an energy that ceaselessly moves us to change for the good rather than ill, and that energy is the outworking of the divine will in our lives. At the same time, destiny is confirmant. Is it confirmant? Destiny is. Destiny is. I don't know how to say that word. Destiny, according to the Iawaz, which is the Iawaz. There are no missed opportunities. You have simply to recognize that not all opportunities are for you, that not all possibilities are open to you. If your limitations define what you may do, what you may not do in the world, they also challenge you to accept yourself and get on with what you can do. And I feel like, other than me not being able to say that word, which I will figure that out. How does one say that word? Hey Siri, how do you say CONFINEMENT? English. Oh. Hey Siri, let me type to you. Oh my days. I'm just gonna use Safari. Okay. Confinement. Oh, confinement. I don't freaking need to search that up. I know how to say that. Confinement. Destiny is confinement. Yeah. Confinement. Anyway. Perth. The sample reading. Perth, the ruin of initiation reversed in drawing. Perth reversed, you are reminded that nothing external matters here except as it shows you its inner reflection. Perth has associations with the phoenix, the mystical bird that consumes itself in the fire and then rises from its own ashes again and again. The oracle is saying you will go through the flames. Treat each obstruction in your path as a challenge, specific to the initiation you're presently undergoing, living your life in the initiation and responding well to the will of heaven in your destiny. And how I said that fast, but how I perceive that and how I interpret that is with the ruin itself, Perth, which is this one. With Perth, I mean, I got that ruin not that long ago while doing spell work on love, and that's what I meant by like using the sigils and the ruins, because why not razzle dazzle, turn it up, twist it up. I'm a bit worried this music's a bit too loud, even though I love it. But yeah, just letting go and just going through that that phase and that flame and just surrendering to the metamorphosis. Staying present is, you know, such a big part of the journey of the spiritual path, and grounding, they ground you, which is why I really like not also the book but also just the ruins itself, because they have such a grounding energy and really has allowed me to distribute the right types of energies within myself and being able to align with the intention. So let's continue reading. Let's open another page. I'll open 2 more pages and then that's it, because it's cute. I like it. So, we've actually gone to a ruin, and it's called Furisaz. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's like that. Bear in mind, everything you're seeing will be in reversed. But It's not reversed. The meaning is not reversed. The gateway place of the non-action, the god 4. With a gateway for its symbol, this ruin indicates that where is work to be done, both inside and outside yourself. The gateway is the frontier between heaven and the mundane. Arriving here is recognition of your readiness to contact the numerous, the divine, to illuminate your experience so that meaning shines through its form. This ruin of the non-action, thus the gateway, is not to be approached and passed through without contemplation. Here you are being confronted with a true reflection of what is hidden in yourself, what must be exposed and examined before successful action can be undertaken. This ruin strengthens your ability to wait. Now is not the time to make decisions. No. Deep transformational forces are at work in this next to last of the cycle ruins. Visualize yourself standing before a gateway on the hilltop with your entire life lies out behind you and below. Before you step through, pause and review the past, the learning and the joys, the victories and the sorrows. Everything it took to bring you here. Observe it all, bless it all, release it all. For in letting go of the past, you reclaim your power. Step through the gateway now. I step through the gateway. I am anew. And so are you. I mean, I've landed on this page, technically, so I've walked through the gate. So this is the second page. It is the guys. We walked through the gate. Oh my goodness, sorry. We're on this journey together. Don't forget that. We're on it together. We are connected. Breakthrough, transformation, day. Here is the final ruin, belonging to the cycle of initiation. Drawing into Gaz marks a major shift let me repeat myself. Here is the final ruin, belonging to the cycle of initiation. Drawing Degaz. Drawing marks a major shift or breakthrough in the process of self-change, a complete transformation in attitude, a 180-degree turn. For some, the transition is so radical that they no longer continue to live the ordinary life in the ordinary way. Because the timing is right, the outcome is assured, although not from the present vantage point. Predictable in each life, there comes at least one moment which, if recognized and seized, transforms the course of that life forever. Rely therefore on radical trust, even though the moment may call for you to leap empty-handed into the void. With this ruin, your warrior nature reveals itself. If the Gaz is followed by the blank ruin, the magnitude of the transformation might be total as to portend? A death. The successful conclusion to your passage. No, we have to read that again. Nature. Let's start from life forever. Rely therefore on radical trust, even though the moment may call you to leap into the empty-handed, into the void. With this ruin, your warrior nature reveals itself. If the Gaz is followed by the blank ruin, the magnitude of the transformation might be so total as to portend a death. What does that word say? I'm so confused. Because it's not pretend.
Portend.
Portend. Portend. Learning so many words today, guys. Oh my goodness me. Portend. With what I said to a death, but I thought. Anyway. A death, the successful conclusion to your passage, a major period of achievement and prosperity, is often introduced by this ruin. The darkness is behind you. Daylight has come. However, as always you are reminded not to collapse yourself into the future or to behave recklessly in your new situation. A lot of hard work can be involved in time of transformation. Undertake to do it joyfully. That is so beautiful. So, we have got to the gas, and then before the gas it was Pharisas, and then the third one, which says Esau, which I've also fallen on that page. I didn't feel the energy to close it. Is standstill, and it's literally just a line. Standstill, that which impedes, that which impedes ice. The winter of the spiritual life is upon you. You may find yourself entangled in a situation to whose implications you are, in effect, blind. You may be powerless. You may be powerless to do anything except submit, surrender, even sacrifice. Some long cherished desire, be patient for this, is the period of gestation that precedes a rebirth. A positive accomplishment is unlikely now. There is a freeze on useful activity. All your plans are on hold. You may be experiencing an unaccustomed drain on your energy and wonder why. A chill wind is reaching you over the ice. Flows of the old outmoded habits trying to hold you and can result in shallowness of feeling, a sense of being out of touch with life. Seek to discover what it is that you are holding onto that keeps the condition in the effect, and let go, shed, release, cleanse, away the old that brings on the thaw. Usually Isa requires a sacrifice of the personal, the I, and yet there is no reason for anxiety. Submit and be still for what you are experiencing, necessarily the results of your actions or habits, but out of the conditions of the time against which you can do nothing. What has been full must empty. What has increased must decrease. This is the way of heaven and earth. To surrender is to display courage and wisdom. At such a time, do not hope to rely on help or friendly support in your isolation. Exercise caution and do not stubbornly persist in attempting to work in your will. Remain mindful that the seed of new is present in the shell of old, that seed of the unrealized potential, the seed of the good. Trust your own process and watch your signs of spring. Oh, well, that was stunning, and also found a beautiful combination. We all found a beautiful combination that we could use. Stunning. I need to save this page. I'll start with the first one. But guys, that was amazing. See, this is what I mean by the ruins and how, just they speak so much depth and so much volume. I didn't even have to really channel. That was beautiful, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. I did, especially while trying to be implementing ruined work in my tapestry. It's really refreshing to be able to do a video, but also learn something new. So we are all in this experience together, learning something, and that's what I want this to be about. We do not judge. So, with that, I am going to go on with my day, and I hope you guys can go on with your day. And I hope and know that this energy that I send to you now will help you and guide you and protect you on your spiritual journey. So regardless whether you come back or you stay, you will always have the protection of lunar rays and sunlight. Thank you, and as always, see you in the next one, or the past one. Bye guys.